Welcome to the Roadshow podcast.
Omac.
Hey, bro.
How you doing?
Not bad. How are you?
Good, bro. Welcome. It's awesome to have you here.
Thanks for having me. This is a killer setup.
Thanks, bro. Thank you. It actually took a lot of work, so I appreciate you saying that. What's been happening, bro?
Man, I'd like to say new year, new me, but I don't like to say things that other people have said.
Yeah.
But nah, man, I'm about to go on my biggest headline tour that I've ever done.
Dope.
And I've pretty much done it all myself. Obviously I've got a good crew that have helped me, but no major label, no booking agent, none of that. Just me and 1,000 painful emails.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Are you setting this up? Well, it's all been set up yourself.
Yeah. I've had a little bit of help. I had Ryan help me, and I've had a couple of the crew, just friends I've met over the years touring and stuff that have helped me in different cities and whatnot. But pretty much I've been the orchestrator of it all for the first time, and it's definitely been a headache. But it's the first time I'm actually going to get some paper, so I ain't mad at that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Well, it's so cool to see. Someone who's been doing it for, what'd you say, 11 years?
Yeah, so I reckon I know I recorded my first song in 2010, and I've been doing shows since 2011.
Oh, so it's been longer than that.
Yeah. So no, yeah. But I mean, man, I've been around it all my life. Like, there's pictures of me performing on stage at my 3rd birthday and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you rapping?
Nah, I had this hell Toys R Us kind of microphone guitar setup with my 3rd birthday badge on my shirt.
That's dope.
But and then just all the gangster shit, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star at the pub, karaoke. That was only last week, but nah, legit. I do have a very early memory of doing it at the Basie Hotel. Yeah, they used to have karaoke. This is obviously in the 50s, but I remember doing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and I'm pretty sure I killed it.
Yeah, good recollection.
Yeah. Don't ask me what I did this morning, but
yeah, long term.
Early 90s, smashed Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the reg at the Basie.
Yeah,
you can ask around.
Yeah, the bartender's still talking about it.
But yeah, so that's all stemmed from Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to this tour.
So what actually kicked you off in the music game? What was it like? Were there people around you that were already doing it, pursuing the music career, or?
Well, I had I wouldn't say given up, but I kind of didn't really think that it was doable. For me anyway, I wasn't till I started going to local shows and becoming friends with some really dope artists, but at the same time seeing other artists that were killing it, and I'm thinking, I'm better than you. So, but I'd always just been a freestyler. I'd never really written much. My brother was the opposite. He was writing, but not really much of a freestyler. So he actually got the microphone and shit first. And that's when I was like, can I use it?
Yeah.
But shout outs to Kano. And man, once I saved up and just shout outs to people like Cortex, DZ, Misk, they all helped me realize I didn't really need much other than you don't need the craziest studio as long as you got someone that knows what they're doing. So I've been in some big fancy studios where the dude behind the desk didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
And then I've been in my mate's shed who's just like a fucking, a whiz, and we're coming out and I'm showing people and they're like, oh, that sounds mint. Like, where'd you do that? I'm like, oh, the shed, But, even my album, that's all done at home.
Yeah, right. Because all the mixes on that are really, really clear, bro.
Yeah. So shout outs to Misk and Uncle Sam. We did it all. It was all from the crew. So that was a cool accomplishment in itself. All the beats are all my mates. Obviously all written by me, all recorded at home. A lot of the time I was recording it myself, going back and forth. I find sometimes that helps me, even though it can be a bit annoying, no one's there, so I'm in my zone, there's no distractions. Phone's not even in the room. Other times when you're doing collabs and shit, you get more competitive and stuff, but sometimes I like to experiment with my voice on different recordings, especially when I'm doing some melodic shit, If there's people around, especially if they're not like my bros, you know, I'm going to be a bit more reserved, you know.
Yeah.
I like to just, you know, unless it's Misk, I don't really want anyone in the studio, to be honest. But yeah, the comfort is a huge thing when you're recording. You can tell when people are a bit on edge or they're just reading or yeah. So yeah, that's all done at home, and then I'll take it to Uncle Sam and he just adds a little sugar on top and yeah.
Do you have like a pre-recording, what are they called? Like a regimen? Like, do you have to be
for my voice?
Yeah.
Nah. Like, I when I was mixing my own stuff earlier on, I kind of knew how my voice should be, and then there was a couple artists like Complete and my mate Wish, Page, a few of the boys from the hood that I was recording mostly. I knew those few voices, so I would work out, you know, this person needs to come down or up or things like that. But I'm not the greatest with just anyone coming in. I normally leave that stuff up to the others, Cortex and all the boys that are like, you know, Aussie Dr. Dre's. But yeah, no, I don't have anything saved like that. No.
Yeah. Well, the new album that you've put out recently, Reoccurring Nightmare. Thank you for that copy. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
I've been listening to this on repeat at the gym.
My God.
It is fire as fuck. I want to ask you, how did you come up with like the rhyme scheme of basing so many lyrics with like Perth culture and like suburbs and all that kind of stuff? Is that something you just freestyle, or is it literally like you'll sit down and make sure like the culture is within your own rhymes?
No, it's definitely not anything I plan. But man, when you're in it, it's just going to be what you say.
Yeah.
You know, that's the most basic way I could put it. But when I am writing, I'm freestyling in my head, you know, so...
So you literally write things down now? Or is it...
Yeah, I definitely write things down. A lot of the time, like, I've just been stacking ammo in my phone, in my notes, you know, there's probably 300-400 things in there.
Wow.
And then I like to do it on my laptop. I don't know, I still like to bring out the pad every now and then because I can get a bit crazy with it and I can write little notes, and just having it physically there is something different. But on the laptop I can open multiple pages, and I kind of, man, I drive myself crazy over this shit, to be honest.
Really?
Like,
do you jump between projects?
If something's getting, if I'm kind of at a dead end, or if I'm working on a whole project, I can alternate to one of the other tracks, you know. Or sometimes I just need to go and have a feed, whatnot, come back and hear it with fresh ears and go, oh, okay, this is what will rhyme next, or I need to do this, or change that part of the hook.
I guess that's like the freedom that you get from being able to record like in your own local situation, rather than having to go to a place and not like you're paying per hour or paying for a project. You kind of don't want to waste that other person's time. So like having that freedom must be glorifying.
Yeah, no, it's good. Like me and Miss, we live together, and we were like, why get an extra housemate when we can just have a studio?
Good move.
And his engineering is getting better and better, and he's a workhorse too, man. Shout outs to Misk. He's always in there. He's just, he's a lab rat. But, you know, it's just definitely handy having the studio there and my housemate being a dope engineer, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you get to work,
When did he start?
Man, he's been doing it since like early high school.
Oh, for real?
So when I met him, he was really young.
Yeah.
And I would have met him in, I'm going to say, 2009. He was part of a duo called, originally they were called Diverse, and they ended up being called Aftershock, and they ended up, you know, parting ways, and you know, Misk is he's a machine. He's been killing it for a minute, and I ended up coming into the PsychWard crew about, I'm going to say 2012. Yeah, Complete and Sever dropped me in the crew one night, but me and Misk, we were planning on doing a joint project from the jump in like 2010, 2011. It was going to be called the Immaculate Misk Tape. That's when mixtapes were a thing.
It's dope, dude.
And it never happened. But then come 2019, we dropped the joint album called Second to None. And that was like, it was mad fun. It was just going back to just rapping.
Yeah.
And he's a weapon. I feel like I helped him get his, you know, pull his finger out with getting shit out there, but he also made me step up my pen game massively because you're very easily going to look silly on a track with someone like him or Complete or Cortex. Or Bitter Belief. They're the four that really get me sweating in the booth, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So when did you meet these guys?
All around the same time, I'm going to say around 2010.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I would say we were the second wave of Perth rappers, you know?
Yeah.
You had SBX, obviously Bitter's part of SBX, but he's more our age. And now there's the next gen, so we're not even really the present anymore. Or I guess we would be. They're the future. But yeah, we're borderline the vets now.
Nah, not even. I think vets come when you like hit 50.
Yeah, once I get a few medals, walking stick. But you know what I mean, like.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, motherfuckers, man. There's some dope young MCs in Perth. I went to we met at Zero's launch the other week, and me and Drafto were just tripping out because we didn't know 90% of the people there, but like. It was consistent, the quality, you know, throughout the whole show. And we were like, who are these guys, you know? And ended up meeting everyone. Everyone was very ladsy and it was sick, you know? And now, one, it kind of like it's refreshing. And two, it also makes you go, yeah, I need to fucking not get too comfortable.
Yeah.
But I like that. That's why WA is sick because even though on the track you'll be... I'd say competing. We're not really competing, but you're trying. You know, you're feeding off each other's energy. You don't want to get outdone by the other, but there's also so much unity. You know, especially behind the scenes. You know,
was it always like that?
I mean, you have your different pockets of you know, snakes and whatnot, but man, Perth's so small. It's very easily to just pick them out and go, you know what?
Exclude them.
Yeah,
yeah. That's a good point. There's it's a very, very fresh scene in Perth. Like Draft is like, that was the first Perth rapper that everyone was like, oh, wait, hold on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like back in the day when we were younger, like he was popping off like crazy.
Man, I was tripping out yesterday because like we're dropping, I don't know when this podcast is dropping, but we're dropping a music video
whenever you want it to drop.
Well, yeah, whenever, brother. But yeah, we're dropping a music video tomorrow. And yesterday I was just tripping out. I was like, man, I remember going to see him at Metro's like in 2009. He was the headliner, and I remember thinking like, you know, I want to do that, you know. But I never really thought I could, you know. And now we're doing shit together, and you know, he's taking me on the road. But now, you know, now being on a music video with him and knowing he hasn't really done that with that many other artists, like I'm very grateful, you know.
Yeah,
he's a legend, and not just saying that, you know, but yeah.
Well, you are too. You are, though.
I'm blushing.
Yeah, look, culturally.
Yeah.
There's not too many names in Perth, and your name stood out to me as like, yeah, this guy is culturally like significant. Because I heard of you from another rapper, and he played one of your shows that you hosted way back in the day.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, hold on, I got to check this guy out. And I went deep, and I was like, how the fucking far back does this guy's roots go, bro?
Yeah. No, mad. Appreciate that.
It's actually crazy that you can you've maintained for this many years.
Thanks, bro. I don't know what else I would do. Like, it sounds cliche, but man, there's a few times where this is like, it might get deep, but this is the only thing that's really like, I'm not going to say I'm the best at it, but I feel like this is one of the only things I'm good at, and I feel. Yeah, man, if I didn't do this, I'd be kind of like just looking at the floor, kicking the dirt, just thinking, what am I doing, you know? So it's, you know, when we go out on tour and you meet all these people coming to you with the same deep stories, they're telling me that my shit's keeping them going. Now I'm thinking, fuck, now I'm feeling more pressure. I got to keep it together for these people, that people. I mean, and then at the end of the day, you got to look out for yourself, but like, it's kind of almost a good kind of corner to be backed into, you know? Like, there's no more, like, it's not just about me now. I feel like, you know, I've got family, I've got nephews, nieces, or, you know, lots of mad supporters that are telling me, you know, our shit's keeping them going. So, like, if that's not enough fulfillment or payment, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the money we'll get paid for shows we might get paid a decent amount for an hour doing a set, but it's like, it's not just an hour, you know? Especially if you're on the road, you're gone the whole time. It's like, you're not just doing. You can't just call in sick. If I'm sick, I can't go. Hey, bro, can you fill in and be Omac tonight?
Yeah, true. That's a good point.
There's times like the last tour, one of my best mates, he passed away.
Oh damn!
I was in Tassie. I woke up that morning and he was a brother to me. R.I.P. Curtis, and I had to do not just a show that night. I had to do a meet and greet at Arvo like hours later, and it was so raw. But he was such a lad, and I knew that, even the boys were like, yeah, he'd want you to do it, and you're always going to say that, but I knew deep down like he'd be like, he'd slap me if I was like, oh, I'm going home, and I did consider I was a mess that morning. I would normally write myself off, and I was getting mad FOMO because all the boys are meeting up at home and drinking, but if I went home, I was thinking about the plane flight. That would have been dreadful. I would have been on my own for a long flight the whole day. I was better off just staying with Complete and Sam, doing the shows, having drinks, doing what I'm put here to do,
Yeah.
And but I mean, the second night after, that was a different story.
Yeah.
Ratty mob.
Dude.
But we should have a shot for Curtis, I reckon.
100%. Let's fucking do it.
Token, I know you're looking thirsty.
We got
with your
a
parched
glass
lips.
there for Ryan. We'll have one out of here.
Sorry to get deep with it.
You want
but,
shivers?
Whatever, brother. What is that crazy shit?
That's rum.
We'll go to the shivers.
Yeah. This is a
Otherwise,
21.
don't want to be
Rum.
don't want to be scrapping.
Yeah, rum turns us bad.
Yeah, oh, me too.
The milk's gone bad.
Milk's gone bad.
But yeah, it's been a wild ride, man. But like I said, if I was like, even though this was probably the one, like I would say it was probably the worst death I've had to deal with, but it was probably the best I've dealt with it. Just for the fact that I was out there, borderline forced to keep doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
If I was home, I feel like I would have just spiraled out of control and just been a mess, and it wouldn't have been good.
Cheers, man.
But what do you do?
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's how life goes. We get hit with a set of circumstances at different times, and it's all how you handle it and what you can do with it. You can let it crumble you, or you can use it for strength.
Yeah, definitely strengthened me this time, and there's no good time for one of your mates to pass away, but we waited so long to get back on the road after COVID.
Yeah.
And then a weekend that happened, and I was like, and I literally flew in like a couple hours before the funeral. Like I don't really remember it. It was like a bad dream. But R.I.P. Curtis.
R.I.P. Curtis.
Prior.
Cheers, brothers.
He was one rowdy motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He was at the first show of tour in
favourite type
Perth,
of
The last time I saw him, we were doing the Perth show.
Yeah.
And he was one of those good mates, never asked me for a free ticket or nothing,
Yeah, that's good.
Man, completed on stage, and I look over and he's just there smiling, just so proud. Not just saying that, I've got messages from him, so proud of you, my brother, I love you,
Yeah, dope.
But we'll move on.
Yeah, well, that's up to you, man. Like, I love you. No, dude, I understand, man. Like, I've had mates, pass away, and not of the best circumstances as well. And look, life is a set of fucking, I would say, mazes, right? If you're doing something like music, like yourself, you're running full steam ahead into a maze. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can get trapped at any point, and unfortunately, and that's how everybody is. We're not all running the same maze.
Yeah.
And like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets a bit extra zigzaggy.
Yeah. A lot of people don't want to turn around. They've had a lot, I don't want to go.
I'd be a dickhead if I was surprised by any crazy shit anymore,
Yeah.
It's not good to be living every day like, something bad's going to happen, but I definitely don't go, oh, I can't believe that happened. I'm just like,
Yeah.
You always try and think, I think I try and convince myself there's a positive in these negatives, A lot of the time there isn't, but I'll try and twist some kind of little bit of, it's character building, or some shit like that. But, your skin definitely gets thicker.
Yeah.
And you learn more, and you just become more appreciative of every day that you wake up, and you just learn to tell your brothers that you love them. It's not, gay anymore. And, like in high school, oh, that's gay, man. tell your brother you love him, you know, give him a hug, like, not just when you're blue.
Yeah.
I apologise.
No. I mean, that's what happened when I flew into Sydney to catch up with you guys for the complete tour. Like, the moment that hotel door opened and I saw you,
Yeah.
I just had to come over and give
See,
you a
it's
hug
funny
after
that
everything.
you mentioned it because I forgot it because I was just so all over the place.
Yeah.
But he came. He's a lad. He came over and
Really?
it was good to see one of my mates, you know, and yeah, it was cool. It was like it made me less homesick as well because I've been on the road for a few weeks by that stage.
Three weeks by that
I was
point.
ready to come home. Damn. And yeah, he helped us out in Sydney, filled in as pretty much event manager and.
Dope, bro.
Did security at the meet and greet as well.
Yeah.
Got
Get the fuck
yeah,
back.
Yeah. Got to get up in some like, you know, ex-jailbirds' faces, like full on staunch guys.
I didn't even tell you, bro. Cody, shout outs to my cousin Codes. He messages me. He goes, bro, that security guard in Sydney looks like Token. And I'm pretty sure I was blue, so I just rolled with it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How long does a normal tour go for?
I'd say like roughly around a month.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it depends if you're really stinging it. Like as Perth artists, I feel like we try and get in as many towns as possible.
Yeah.
Because it costs more for us to go over there, you know, especially if you're bringing crew and equipment and whatnot.
Are you in a bus or is it
Not
flights?
for this tour, nah.
Yeah.
Like for the WA shows, we'll be doing some shit like that. But no, it's me, Misk, and Greasy. We're flying everywhere,
Wow.
and we've just got DJs in each state coming in for us. And shout outs to Greasy too. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's one of the ones I would say is like the standout out of the next gen.
His name's been mentioned on the podcast multiple times.
Yeah. So I actually, for I don't know how many years in a row, every year Bitter would get it. Bitter's or I don't know if he still is yet, but he's always been in youth work, you know.
Yeah.
Bit of belief, and he would get us to come down to Leaderville HQ there, the old YMCA, and every year we'd come in and judge like a song comp. It'd always be like 13 to 20-year-olds, and a lot of the youth, struggling, never performed before. A lot of them coming out of rehab or like hostels and stuff, and we would judge their stuff and like just proof of like pain and suffering, as fucked as it is just producing such fucking amazing like music and if you've like, I'm sure there is a lot of people that are just born talented and can pull it off, but if you've been through some shit, man, you can hear if someone's been through it, man. I like to think you can, You showed me that lady's song before.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce her name?
Skayuka.
Yeah, that was. You got to hear this after. It's like crazy.
Yeah. It cuts deep, dude.
You can just tell from the jump, and man, I like not to just assume, but she's probably been through something too, man. You could feel something in there that was like,
Her lyrics really go hard, yeah. But so do yours.
Well, I've been through some shit.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's always someone that's been worse off, and I still, I keep a smile on my face even with these crooked teeth, and try and spread positivity everywhere I go.
Your beautiful teeth, bro. Chill out.
And you're not trying anymore, man. Like, judging by what I saw in Sydney with what some of the fans were saying to you, you definitely are spreading that positivity.
You're back on the payroll.
Yes.
Hey.
No more slave labor.
More
I love
meet and
it.
greets, here we go.
Oh, man.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, like most of the people that do tours and stuff, they're not known in other places, but you are. Like people bought tickets, right?
Yeah, man. Lots of people are buying meet and greets, which I've never done before, which is very trippy to me.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't going to do them, and Greasy was like, no, that's the thing now.
Yeah.
And I've, true as God, I've sold more meet and greets than general admission for each city.
Really?
Yeah, every city, more meet and greets than general admission.
That's hectic, dude.
Yeah, so I think I've been slipping there. But,
You're also the first artist that I've seen in Perth to put out plaques.
Yeah.
Which is such a good idea.
Yeah, that was cool. I've got one on my own wall.
Yeah?
Mine was the what do you call it, like prototype or whatever.
Yeah. How many did you do?
I just did 20.
Yeah.
Mostly because the 20 frames that I had, there was only 20 of these certain frames, and I didn't want a few to not be like the others, so I numbered them all 1 out of 20, and yeah, they all went over a few days. And to be honest, they paid for all my flights for tour, so I was able to put music into more music, and that's the one tip I can give you artists, you know. When most artists are doing another side hustle or they got a day job, you know, as well. So if you're doing that, try and keep your music money. Pretend that's not there.
Yeah.
You know, if you're getting paid for something you love, like I do it full time, so I got to try and do it, you know. But if I had another job, I would just I have been doing a bit of work with Zero out at the Perth Creative College in the studio.
Dope.
Yeah, working with the youth and stuff. That's been cool, but I told them I can't start or go back anytime soon with the tour. But they're really cool about that, you know.
How is it received by the youth?
Awesome,
There's
man.
a lot of kids wanting to do it.
Well, at the school there, at the college that I was working at, they're just from a certain couple of high schools and mostly Indigenous kids and
Dope. I'm Aboriginal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What mob are you?
Woodundy.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of half my family are Eads mob and
Oh, crazy.
yeah. I like you know, they tell me I'm an honorary Noong, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout outs to all the mob and yeah, they're just mad kids, bro. Like they're so there's a couple that I'm not just saying it, they could, if they, you know, really want to do it, they could go far. There's this one kid, shout outs to Big Ado. He's actually from, I won't say where actually, I can't, that's probably against my contract. But he's already rapping over beats that he's made, you know, he's 14, 15 years old.
Damn.
And I can't make beats, you know, I've experimented. I have mates that are so good at it that I just leave them to it, you know?
Yeah.
But man, he's dope. He's I'd get to the school, he's already there early, and he's like, Omac, you know, check out this, and shows me on his phone he's made it, and then he's showing me the verses, and I'm like, man, you can already do it all yourself, you know. Yes. So that's mad to see, but how does
that make you feel,
bro? It's wicked.
Yeah.
It's wicked. There was a couple of weeks where I actually forgot to invoice him. And I've never had a job where I wasn't thinking about the pay. And that's when I realised that I was enjoying it because I just didn't really... Obviously, everyone wants to get paid, you know, but I didn't really care. You know, I've gone so long just surviving off the music hustle, and then to be getting paid just to be in the studio doing what I love, you know, with you know, mad up-and-coming talent. It's just like... I'd like to say I'll do it for free, but I don't know if they're listening, and I'm going to need a pay rises. I really hate the job. But no, I actually can't wait to get back, do my tour, get back to work. But that was the only thing I didn't really realise, you know, once the year's ended, those kids are gone. Now I've got new kids, and I was like, man, I just built a relationship with them. Yeah. All that stuff. And that's the stuff that I told them, you know, like if you go hard, there's no, you know, I can get you shows easily, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do everything. You know, ever since I started, I'll help people, but I won't do everything. Even with Zero, he's from my hood, and it's crazy because he got me the job, but I did for him what I'm doing for them. So he used to come to mine, and I used to record his stuff out of love, and just because he was pretty much the only up-and-comer from my area, you know?
Yeah.
And I've known him since he was maybe 13 or something.
Yeah.
And
you 6063?
Yeah. Beachboro baby. But yeah. So he's my day one you know, since I've been in this shit, and it's just crazy, you know. I was doing that for him, and then he's got me a job doing it, and you know, where were we at?
Doesn't matter. We're on a podcast.
Yeah, shout out to Zero. Shout out to
Zero.
Shout out to Hustle and Grind.
Hustle and Grind. They're doing wonders, man. With their 6,000 events, they just had Freddie Gibbs through.
Yeah, that's mad,
bro.
Man, I hate saying I'm proud because I feel like trying to claim ownership, but man, I'm so proud of Zero, bro. I really am, and I felt it at his launch the other week because he has that's where I was saying I was like I might have helped him with a few things, but he did it all himself, you know.
Yeah, and you can hear it in his progression.
Yeah, and I've had people help me, but I did it all myself, you know. If someone helps you all the way, you can't really sit there at the end and think that you know, oh fuck, you know, look what I've done, no help, I killed it, you know.
Yeah,
you always gotta remember those that did help you and, you know, were there when they didn't have to be, but they wanted to, you know. That's why I always appreciate the people that have been doing it. When I go to certain towns, I try and get those people that were there when we were getting no people on the lineup that, you know, now that we're getting bigger crowds and shit like that.
Did you have that kind of support when you were younger, or was it just from your brother?
Man,
did you have
really,
a role model?
Like in music?
Yeah.
Not really, bro. It's ironic that you say that because, my first mixtape was called Role Models. Yeah.
Really? That's cool.
I think I've still got a copy of that at home. Actually, sorry, let me rephrase that. I had a copy of it. My 72-year-old dad kind of commandeered all your albums from me
There you go.
Why?
because he loves hip hop.
He's
That's
a
dope.
He's like,
He's a musical genius.
he is.
Really?
He is.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Well, so what did he start in?
He's
Acid.
Yeah. LSD and it was the 60s, man. It was
Sorry,
a hell of a
Dad.
time.
Sorry, Dad. He's a legend.
Old Mosey.
So like synthesizer kind of old school stuff.
Nah, he was like a bassist and guitarist from like the 60s, man, and used to play like all the big clubs over in India before he migrated to Australia in the 80s.
Wild.
So like, yeah, they
Really
used,
good ear.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gives you
killer.
really good advice.
We
'Cause we would rehearse at his when I was doing the stuff with his band.
yeah, the Darty Strings.
Yeah, shout out to the Darty Strings. We did a cool exclusive show in Perth last year with a live band.
Yeah?
And brought all my songs to life, and it was unreal, man. It was crazy. I'd never done a sound check where I was competing with a whole bunch of really loud, instruments.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you right. At least, yeah.
Where was that held?
Sewing room.
Sewing room. Oh,
Yeah.
You guys are in unison.
20 years of friendship will do that to you.
That's the one.
Should see us in the bedroom, Oh, your
Wow.
turn. No, I'm making up. It was the shivers. It was the shivers.
Or are we?
I had the shivers after that night. I don't know what I got from you, brother.
It was that curried sausage, brother.
Yeah.
It's a blood disease.
Well, we're going to need a shot of penicillin after that. What else you got? Good times. We're not recording, are we?
We have been for a while.
This life we live.
Sorry, folks.
Question. So when you do a live performance with a band, because I grew up playing in bands. I was in a metal band.
What were you playing?
I was lead guitarist and screamer.
Man.
Yeah. So I like my screamo and stuff. Not a lot of people like screamo.
Like,
It's
who's your
hilarious.
favourite band from that genre?
Ooh, Parkway Drive, but old school.
Sick.
Yeah.
I've heard of them, that's all I can say.
They're the biggest band in the world right now.
Yeah.
100%.
No, well, they've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, where are they from?
They're from, Byron?
Okay, so that is
Gold
cool, bro.
Coast.
I thought they were a Melbourne band.
Oh, they could be.
So I'm almost
Might have to
positive.
East Coast.
I'm almost positive. We played the same venue, the same night as them in Newcastle. With complete Death Rattle tour. COVID was just warming up, nice and spicy. And yeah, we got to this venue. I can't remember what it was called. And there was one big room and one room that was like a sauna. So
Like this room.
the rappers, this ain't too bad. The rappers got sent to the sauna and Parkway Drive got sent to the big room. But yeah, we did the same night, same venue, same night, same town.
wild,
Yeah,
dude.
early 2020. If you look it up, I reckon it has to be them. Because I remember the boys coming in like, some big bands fucking got the cool room with the aircon. Well, fucking. it was sweaty.
And now Slipknot's playing their support act.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, you were right. They're a Byron band.
Byron,
and
That's what
they,
all the boys back in the day used to listen to. Slipknot.
yeah.
I got fucking Mick Thompson's guitar tattooed on me.
Yeah, like I won't start saying names on here, but yeah, you remember the crew.
Yeah.
It was a very mixed bag.
Yeah? Well, you kind of need that in a friend group if you're going to be in music.
Yeah. You had me playing G Unit. You were playing. What were you playing? Queens of the Stone Age. Is that
Queens of the Stone Age.
That's his band.
Dope. You like
Yeah.
Arctic Monkeys as well?
I do.
Ooh.
I do. And you can actually tell the moment that Josh Homme took over producing their albums.
Yes,
it's like,
sir.
sounds like you guys got stoned in the desert and wrote this album. Don't worry.
Looks like they had a night with your dad.
So do you still do music, bro?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm hard in it. I'm a manager now.
Okay, so I'm going to take over for a second. How long have you been doing music for?
Ooh. Since I was 14.
What's your favourite colour?
Fucking blueberry.
Sesame Street or Saturday Morning Disney?
Disney. Fuck Elmo, bro.
Ren and Stimpy or Cat Dog?
Ren and Stimpy.
Nice.
We can't talk. This is over, thanks to that. Oh, wait, Cat Dog was my
Alone
shit.
in the world of little cat dog. Yeah, it's a good fucking show.
3 a.m, me and my brother, it would be on Foxtel.
Yeah.
I think it was in unison with maybe SpongeBob.
Yeah.
But when Cat Dog would come on, me and my bro, we would start clapping. And like,
Alone
oh
in the
man,
world.
my old boy and my stepmom, they would be chipping.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up! We're clapping around, like, and they both would flog us. You know?
Yeah.
But like they didn't actually do it, but they could if they caught us.
Were you not on the naked news? Like, fucking turn it down.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
Now we're talking.
Comedy Central
Yes,
after midnight.
sir. Yes, sir. And they had the reruns on a Saturday.
That's classic.
I used to fucking show my dad that shit when I was like
Really?
13 or something.
Yo,
He's
weather
like, get out of the
forecast.
room. Give me the remote. Get out of the room.
That's funny as man.
Sorry, Mum.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, go get me the moisturizer.
Bro, Foxtel is still hanging in there. How are they?
Do you know they have a contract with Netflix?
And binge now.
Oh, and Binge?
I know, but I'm a bit dirty. That binge. I watched Raw yesterday, and they got ads now. The first one. Yeah.
what?
Really?
Yeah, I'm not happy.
On a pay-per-view? Or
No,
is
it was
it-
just Raw.
Oh, it's just Raw.
yesterday, yeah, because WWE Network is over, so they're all on binge.
Yeah.
And, you know, I like to watch my wrestling. It's my one escape
yeah.
every week. And it was the one time there's ads. Like, YouTube's already hammering me with fucking an hour of ads every fucking...
If the Saudis have taken over, right, and they have one advert and it's that fucking shampoo, fucking...
Net minute, fucking Brett Lee will be on there, you know, singing Decorate. Oh, man.
Promoting the cricket in India for some bizarre reason.
Have you seen the Bollywood
The
fucking...
divas are going to be
Forrest
coming out
Gump?
like Kathy Freeman in the fucking Torpedo outfit.
Oh, Jesus.
Nah.
I've said too much.
You haven't seen the Forrest Gump made in Bollywood?
Nah, I've seen the Thriller made in Bollywood though. That's just
Is this real?
Yeah, bro.
I was waiting for the punchline.
No. It's real. They remade it in a Bollywood. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix. It's
What?
Laughs like a box of puppet noms.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, shit. Is it not?
it's true. It's
It
true. But we'd probably say curry puffs.
Oh, wait.
Got me.
Real? None?
No, there'll be none of that.
He went there. He went there.
Sorry.
Should we light this fucking up, gentlemen?
Let's rip it.
Yeah.
I like weed.
Oh. 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 Oh.
If your mother only knew. That's all I got. Shout outs to the Bright Tank. East Perth Lager is my favourite. Shout outs to Maddie.
Did you try the baby blue that they had out?
No.
So that was pale ale for...
Baby Blue.
Yeah, so the rapper Baby Blue. Oh, no, it was called Bluephoria.
Okay.
It was spelled BLEU. Baby Blue's a rapper who's like in line with the Hustle and Grind guys.
Yeah.
And
So Perth artist.
yeah,
Yeah, man,
yeah.
man.
He's Figaro.
Maybe I saw the
Figaro
boys.
Do you know?
Maybe I-
Do you know Figaro Jones?
I'm not sure.
He's in Sydney now, but he's on the. I
Pardon
dare.
me.
It's okay. I dare say the NBA 2021 a video game.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
got on that.
Yeah, there was a bit of a collab with a few artists, yeah?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Barker was on there and a couple others.
Yeah, and then he moved over to Sydney, and then his brother started music. And you know that rapper Six Lack Black?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's dope.
He sounds like that, dude.
Yeah, he's got that song Problems.
Yeah, oh, bro, I love that fucking
Yeah,
song.
yeah. He's killer. I haven't actually heard anything from him in a minute. Have you heard of Manu Crooks, bro?
Manu Cooks?
Yeah.
No.
Um,
Who's Manu Cooks?
I'm pretty sure he's Sudanese. He lives in Sydney, and he's crazy, bro. He's been around for a minute. He's actually blown up massively. But look him up, man. He's real refreshing and, yeah, killer. Cheers.
No, you're right. Yeah, I like people that are going after different sounds. Different sounds in the industry of hip hop are like, it's like almost genres always combine to create the next sound for the next generation.
Yeah.
You know, like when they brought in sampling from techno music and the old school hip hop, you know, like that combination together was just like, oh wait, they're doing something different.
Yeah.
You know, thanks, sir. when it comes to like new age artists, because there's like you were saying before, everyone can do this shit from their bedroom. You get like people that can develop their skills way beyond like what you can pay for.
Yeah.
And they're just coming out with this crazy fucking shit that can be like sampled from like 10 years ago, and it would sound relevant because they've like created their own beat to it. The melody flows in a new way. You know,
we did that with Lenny Kravitz, Fly Away. So me and my mate Dexter, shout out to Dexter, another dope artist.
I want to get away.
Yeah, so we were literally at the end of just a big night. We come home, had a few, wine downers at mine, and Lenny Kravitz come on, Fly Away. Yeah. And I looked at my mate Dexter, he's like incredible rapper. Like, I won't say he's better than me because I can't as a rapper, but he's borderline better than me. But he can make beats as well. And we looked at each other and said, bro, this would be sick to rap on. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker, bro, I'll wake up the next day, it's in my email, the beat. And I end up writing. First time in years I sat there and wrote a whole song start to finish without leaving my chair. And then now it's like probably one of the best songs I do live, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, it's killer.
That was the start of the whole Omac and Darty Strings crossover as well. Because it was like you approached me afterwards.
Yeah, the video, I did it with the live band at the old Rocket Room.
Where?
Which is sick, because that's where my shit started.
Where in the original song did you sample? Was it the guitar, the lyrics?
It's pretty much the whole thing, man.
Really?
I think we slowed it down. Yeah, we slowed it down. Definitely slowed it down. And it's just obviously got, it's just a hip-hop vibe, yeah.
That's dope.
Check it out later.
I will for sure. People like hearing what they've heard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. Especially when you're doing those big shows. Because if someone doesn't know you, they recognize that beat or that melody, they're going to come in and be more likely to give you a chance. And a big example of it, we did a Mercury show in Perth about 5 years ago now. And I'm a North Melbourne supporter. So yeah. So my mum's Eagles. So I grew up. I grew up going for Eagles.
That's a decent lady.
But then my old boy is North Melbourne, and they're just such passionate. So I kind of grew up. Me and my dad kind of bonded over like watching footy. I realised how much that side of the family really got into North. So I kind of got into it more. I'm getting somewhere. We do the Mercury show. I get on stage. Wayne fucking Carey is in the crowd, right?
What?
At the amplifier with his missus. And, like, obviously he stands out. The cunt's like 10 foot, I never got to see this cunt play football, Sorry for, whatever. I never seen him play football. This guy's watching me rap, doing my thing,
Yeah.
And I get off stage and I'm trying to ring my old boy because I wanted to rub it in,
Yeah.
I'm literally running around the streets of Perth City. Wayne Carey, looking for him, trying to, because I wanted my photo with him, he's watching me, and then someone's like, oh yeah, he came because his missus likes Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. They were there for Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran was playing the next night in Perth.
Oh, so they came a night early.
And she goes, oh, this Mercury's guy does a remix. Let's go there. And he's just in the amplifier and this like hectic hip-hop crowd,
Jesus.
But it was cool. Shout out to Wayne Carey, you wanker. You dogged your mate. You fucking couldn't hang around for a photo, but, great player.
Hey, 100%. You can't deny the fucking oldies anymore.
Mate, yeah. Never in the 90s if you told me, oh, yeah, when I'm watching Wayne Carey chop everyone up on, not just his mate's missus, but on the oval, like, oh, yeah, one day he's going to be watching you rap and you'll never get to see him play. I would have been like, fucking sick. And that's the end of my story.
If somebody came to you like fucking 10 years ago and was like, hey, bro.
We're really getting every cent out of it.
Throw it in that can if it's done.
We'll just keep passing it around. It's like a
goes through the cardboard?
Yeah, truth or dare.
Yeah, 100%. There's no way. I'll end up like Cheech and Chong where he like fucking like inhales the whole shit. There's more where that came from. God damn, I'm high as shit now. That's
feeling good, feeling great. How are you?
Feel like I'm on the Joe Rogan podcast, just getting high and talking shit.
It's kind of what it's like, but
so like everyday life, but with headphones on.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I look like I feel like I'm watching Top Gun 3 from like back here, but I just look at you from like a panoramic kind of view. If that's a word.
It is.
Thank you.
Spot on, actually.
I've lost. Yeah,
Like,
I found my way.
I noticed you were when you were rapping like a little bit before the fucking like podcast. I know you were fucking
was?
around. Yeah, I know, right?
Killed it.
Yeah, killed it. But
Don't remember it, but I know I did.
your selection of words, I was like thinking about it, and I was like, "Fucking hell, that's actually like kind of genius." What he was saying. I know
Thank
it
you,
was.
bro.
It
I graduated. I didn't do exams, but I graduated. I had to get at least one certificate to go, Mumsy, now I'm going to go do the rap thing.
Yeah.
Not every mum wants, their son to go, I'm going to be a rapper. She's probably thinking, because there's so many successful Perth rappers. There was none, There was literally none.
Yeah.
And then I was, draft, like, complete. I'm lucky to be friends with them, but I'm definitely not on their level. But I'm going for it.
dude, no, don't sell yourself short.
No, I just like to,
You're getting there, brother.
I appreciate
With
it.
this album, this is fucking nuts. I'm not gonna fucking say it again, but
But I
it's
will say,
nuts as
man,
shit.
it felt good the day that I rang Mumsy and told her that I had got a contract. So it was 2013.
Yeah.
I was in Melbourne for a thing called the Hunter Cup. I don't even remember Hunter MC, SBX. He's pretty much
I think I have heard of it.
he's a pioneer, especially in WA rap. He passed away, I'm going to say 2011 from cancer.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and he was my age, when he passed from it. So now that's very mind blowing, And he was a legend, part of SBX crew, same as Draft, Downside, Layla, Clandestine, all that crew. And yeah, he was one of the first Aussie rappers I ever heard. Him and Bias B, and maybe Lyrical Commission. I don't know if you know these names, but all people, the first Aussie rappers I heard, and I didn't know what they looked like. I didn't even think I knew their names. I just got given a burnt CD, had it, and I was like, man, there's some actual like mad technical spitters, across the map. I think, there's only like MySpace or something, I think Facebook, I don't even think Facebook, Facebook wasn't out.
Nah?
Yeah, and but I don't know, I don't really know what we're talking about, but yeah, long story short, I was there.
Wait.
Where were we, Tokes?
You were talking about hearing Bias B and Optimus for the first time.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. So your transition came from hearing Legends, and you were like, let's go.
Yeah. Shout outs to Bentman and Sippin as well.
Yeah.
They were a duo from Perth. They love their wrestling like us. And
They've Bentman.
I was an apprentice butcher. I was a little bit off the rails,
Yeah.
if you catch my drift, at the time. Young, but the sharpest knives in the butcher shop. I'd be there, shing, 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 shing.
Doing a Bruce Lee.
Yeah. I had to go to the Morley Medical Centre once or twice.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Just from going too fast on the sharpener?
Just different times, I should have caught more of these than I was catching. But yeah, so Bentman and Sippin. So do you remember Groove FM?
Groove
Probably not.
1017.
Yes.
Yeah, shout outs to L Street. Groove FM, it was a mad hip hop radio station, 101.7, yeah?
Yeah.
And I was cleaning up. The butcher, the butcher's area, and I remember it come on the radio, and they give me shout outs, Bentman and Sippin, and yeah, like now, I still speak to Bentman. These guys were like, they kind of introduced me to the scene. They were doing stuff with Bliss and Esso back in the day. And,
Oh, right. Fuck.
now I've got I'm good friends with DJ Ism. He's Bliss and Esso's DJ. He did the intro on my album, did all the scratches, and looked after us when we were in Sydney. And they're just cool cats. And that was kind of the introduction. Went to a few local shows. People like Disaster and Layla really caught my eye. They their live performance especially, I was just taking everything in like a sponge, man. I knew I wanted to do it. I was still unsure if I could do it.
Right.
But it was like the first time you do a backflip into the pool. Once you do it once, you can do it now. And I'm going ham. And that's what it was. The first time I got up, I actually don't remember. I know I was in Northbridge at the Rocket Room underneath Voodoo. And I feel like it was an open mic. and I just went, fuck it, and just jumped up there.
Yeah.
And then I knew, bro,
Yeah.
not just not it's not not being cliche, but I just knew I was like, this is me. And within a month, I think I'd bought all the equipment and got Quartet to show me what to do. And I think within the first year, I put out 3 mixtapes or something, and they're, not like terrible, but I was just bang, 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 bang.
No.
Now I'm the opposite. I'm just so more cautious with putting out stuff. Wasn't until I did a project with Complete, The Devil's Resume, that I was finally like, okay. At the time, I didn't realise, okay, I'm working with fucking potentially, debatably Australia's best rapper, especially nowadays, But at the time, I didn't realise it. That motherfucker had the gift from birth. I swear to God, But I come in, I get it. Like, people are like, oh, you're a good freestyler, but man, my writing, like, Complete is on another level, man. He thinks outside the box. He's from the jump, like, he writes his verses in half an hour tops, And when you hear his crazy songs, he's not spent as much time as you think he has,
Wow.
Like, he's just got it. And it's just his thought pattern, bro. People have come to me and tried to say, oh, what about this guy? I think he might be better. I'm like, how long did he spend on it? What's he done? Like, not to, downplay anyone's things, but when I'm watching it in the flesh, it's very intimidating, Mercules is the only person I've seen do it quicker.
Yeah.
We're in Sydney and he come in, he's like, let's make a song. And and it was us 3 and this other guy that I won't mention. And then, Merc's done within 15 minutes. He's just like, I'm done. And, and then Complete 20 minutes. And I remember when I was the one that the crew were like, oh, you're so quick, and I'm just there like, I'm nearly done. And then the worst thing they did was show me what they wrote, because now I'm backspacing like a motherfucker.
Yeah. It's not good enough.
But it's like I said, man, it's good to surround myself with people. I'm very lucky to be an artist that's surrounded by, like, I'm in a hotel room with Complete and Mercules and working on a song, like, that is next level. And it's, it's obviously going to make me better. It's like if you're sparring with your mates that don't know how to fight, like, you're going to think you're the best one, but you put yourself in a room with a bunch of people that can fight. Now you know where you are, but you're also going to only get better. You're not going to become a better fighter beating up all your mates that can't fight.
Yeah, no shit, yeah.
Being
propping up the ego.
All the people I've had to spar are just hectic fighters, bro, And as much as it can suck, like, it's better than me sparring with people that are just useless and me coming home thinking, yeah, I'm pretty fucking awesome, I come home going, my head hurts. It's supposed to be my brother.
Damn, why'd you do that to me?
But yeah, you know what I mean. You put yourself in a room with people that are dope, you will become doper.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't, you might need to sort your shit out.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying.
A lot of people reject it, right?
Yeah.
Like, they think that their crew is what it's about, and they get into these little cliques.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can do.
And then you're just, like, secluding yourself from, like, the opportunities. That's basically all you're trying to do at all times, is increase opportunity.
Yeah.
Because there's always bigger opportunities.
Yeah.
But you want to grab the good ones when they're available.
Yeah.
And if you, like...
Don't sleep.
Yeah.
Seize the opportunity.
If you're not putting yourself around people at all times that are also doing this shit and in a place where you want to be, well, then you can't seclude yourself from that.
It's weird, though. You don't want to always be going around only thinking about business opportunities. That's when it's good to have someone like Ryan there, But you definitely have to think about it. I feel like my what do you call it? Like, one of my good traits is my networking,
Yeah.
I am a very social person. That's why when I was unsure about doing the meet and greets, I'm thinking, man, I just want to go out and meet everyone. I like to, if people come into my show, I want to go meet everyone.
Yeah.
I feel weird going pay a bit extra and come meet me, but pardon me, that's what's happening. But if people are cool with it, like, I'll still try and meet everyone,
Yeah.
But obviously the meet and greets guarantee people, and it's a bit different, I'm giving them a few little bonus merch items, and it's a bit cooler, they'll get to chill, But I did feel weird about it, like I'm just like, I like to feel like I'm kind of like a people's person and not someone just to hide behind the curtain. And
Yeah, you
You
kind
know
of
what
have
I'm
to.
saying?
Yeah, you have to be the person that stands forward.
Yeah, but man, it is like the bigger you get, it does get a bit hectic. Kind of bent. You are very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Sometimes there
Do you
will be
take
people that you
security on the road?
man, it's 50-50. So there's times where the people I'm picking as security, you know, I got to worry about are they going to prevent a fight or start one for starters. So no disrespect, you know, they're my brothers, like, and you know, and every now and then I'll pick one or two, you know.
Yeah.
But then other times, but this is fucked, bro. So other times I go, I'm just going to go solo, no issues. That's when shit pops off.
Yeah.
And I forget
Murphy's
whether
Law.
they're there or not.
Yeah.
So I still stand tall, you know. But I shouldn't have to, and I'm over all that shit, you know. I shouldn't have to cruise around with security. We're in Australia doing what we love. I'm a very, very friendly person, I like to think. Yeah, I get a bit messy, a bit rowdy, but I shouldn't have to cruise around with the lads. But you know, every now and then I do. But you know, they're pretty chill. The best they're going to behave is when they come to my shows, you know.
Yeah.
But they're also not going to let someone just. They're not going to be the same as if someone comes. They're not going to go, "Hey mate, just back off." They're going to go, "Bang, yeah, bang," you know.
Yeah.
Couple love taps, you know. But you know, rowdy mob.
Yeah. I like that name.
Should we have a shot?
No, I think I'm
Probably
good
not.
for shots. I'm fucked up.
Token.
I'm always down, you know me.
There you go. He's like, hey, commentator, this guy. Whoa, that came out bad.
Come on, man.
I can believe that. That's all
You
good.
know what I mean. You know what
Yes,
I mean.
I know exactly what you mean, bro.
Fuck.
Glasses.
No, I don't. Yeah. Woo!
I am actual stoned as shit.
Oh, Jerry the King
Although-
Lawler here. Got JR, we got the King. Don't call me Michael Cole. I'll be fucking, I don't know, the Spanish announcer.
There you go. Shots.
Good size shot.
I can't have a shot. I'm too fucked up.
No, we'll,
So you
we'll
got
have one
to
for you.
pour half of.
We'll wrap it up soon because I can tell the stuff I'm saying is going to start deteriorating.
That's the fun times, Omac. What are we doing here, boy?
Hey, cancel culture be a motherfucker. They've been coming after me for a minute. No, not really, but best of luck.
We let you off.
Fuckers. You dumb dogs.
This is why I don't do stand-up comedy. I'd be done in like 5 minutes, if that.
Nah. You say some shit that makes some people angry. That's
What's
fun as
what's
fuck.
your favourite memory of me?
Favorite memory of you?
Off the cusp.
Off the cusp.
Don't make it up.
Gonna have to say partying with you and my older brother in
I'm
Melbourne.
going to say nothing incriminating. There's not many stories left. What, the recent one?
Yeah.
Oh, his brother's actually, no offense, his brother's cooler than him. But
Oh no, he's definitely cooler than me. I'll
You
I'll
can hear me
openly.
through the-
Yeah, I'll openly admit to that.
Yeah?
He's the one that got me playing guitar in the first place. So
shout out to Raoul.
shout out to Kashmir Johnson.
He was actually
Kashmir Johnson.
he was actually
Silky
a bit
Johnson.
of a rock star, bro. He was a rock star back in the day. The Trigger Jackets.
Yeah, man. They opened,
He was on drums.
yeah, he was on drums, and
But
they
he
actually,
can do all of it, like all your family. We went and saw them when we were teenagers. Hey, at some park in the city. Yeah, it would probably be Elizabeth Keys now.
Yeah. That was that 2-day festival they had, and then they had like
We've just turned it into our podcast. So how
Go for it.
That shirt is my brother.
I was telling
Second to none.
homie over here where it was from, but I don't want to reveal too much of my fashion.
Speaking of Twinkle
is
Twinkle
fire,
Little Star, brother, he knew.
Yeah.
Only the real ones get the location of
I
my.
might have to do a Twinkle Twinkle remix just to take it back to my roots.
Just me in the video clip, just dancing the whole time.
You should do that song.
Twinkle Twinkle,
Yeah, but like make it fire. Like,
Twinkle Twinkle Little
sample-
bars. Twinkle Twinkle Little bars. I'ma stick my in your. See, it's sign language for provocativeness. I think I made that up too. Yeah. Oh, hey, did you hear that Chuck Norris can actually hear sign language? Honestly, bro. They asked how many push-ups can you do, Chuck? He said all of them. Oh, to Chuck,
So Chuck,
the GOAT, R.I.P., but he is all good today.
Is he alive?
yeah, he's well and truly alive.
Are you sure?
He died yesterday, but he's good today.
You good, bro?
Woo!
We can edit that last part out, right?
Yeah, of
all
course.
good.
I have no shame. Show it all, I don't care.
No.
Woo! Shout outs to fucking
Eddie Guerrero.
Viva la Raza.
Latino hit.
And his son, Dom.
Chris Jericho.
Ex-con Dom. Y2J.
Love it. Love it.
Break the walls down. I'm blue.
Are you?
Look pretty red to me at the moment, bro.
Yeah, your colouring's off.
Baby blue, but we're about to get navy.
I'm so fried right now.
I'd actually like to just contribute a little bit to like the whole music scene thing that you guys were discussing a little bit earlier. Mm-hmm. I'd like to hear a lot more like, rappers and other different artists incorporate like backing bands and stuff into their music, because like while samples and DJs and all that stuff are trendy and cool for the time being, there's going to be that one artist that comes out being raw as shit with like a live band, and it's just
There'll be a few that you don't realise are.
like Omac and the Dirty Strings.
Man, I've watched some producers put together some shit, and I'm like, I didn't even pick up that you would have played that live, But that's why I trip out when people are just very quick to not respect us because they think we don't play instruments. And I'm like, man, I've literally watched one friend of mine put all the instruments together. Like, yeah, it's done digitally, but well, anyone can do that. Like you got to have the ear.
No shit.
But yeah, exactly right.
PsychWard.
Yeah.
Get your tickets. Oz tickets now. Omac's biggest headline tour. He's a goat. He's a king. He's a lad. He's his friend. And yeah,
It's you, motherfucker.
Oz tickets.
He's pulling the whole rock thing at the moment.
10 shows.
okay, let's go.
I didn't realise that, but
What's the date it starts?
1-on-1 with the great one. It starts here in Perth City, Friday, January 27th at the Amplifier. Misk and Greasy doing all the shows in me. We got Matty B, a fucking Oz hip-hop icon, opening up for me in Perth. And Gold Coast. Asthmatic as well from Freo. He's another machine. I got my boys Satellite Jack and Lodax. Shout outs to the Wasp crew. They're opening up as well. And then there's 9 other shows after that, but I can't remember all of them at
At this current present time.
Yeah.
That's cool though. What time are you on?
When I'm ready. No, I'm gonna say 10:30.
Yeah.
That is a complete guess, but that would be roughly around right.
Is it scheduled?
Yes. No, it will be. I'm just trying to learn all the songs at the moment. It's been a while since I've had to learn like 10 new songs.
What's the time difference between like you recording it and having it ready for master to like now?
So this album I spent a lot of time on. When I got back from Complete's Death Rattle tour, so when the tour, this is end of 2019. No, started 2020. We start the tour, just like I'm about to do in mine. Touch wood, I'm already touching it. We leave Perth. We start hearing about this coronavirus, right? So the first week or two, we were laughing about it. As the weeks progress, it's just escalating, like more and more on the TV. We've gone from joking to like thinking like,
You can't.
like, bro, we got to Sydney Airport. It was a ghost town. Like, I've never seen Sydney Airport like that. I'm like, what the fuck is happening, Mumsy calls me, like, the last few days. She's like, you want to get home? Blah, 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 blah. We come back. Greeley, he's a Tassie rapper. He'd just been locked up in Tassie and then just got out and joined us for the end of the tour. He ended up getting stuck. He couldn't even get home. It was like, it's like, you've gone from being locked inside your state to being locked out of it. We got home just in time. There was 4 people on our flight home that had COVID, and we would have definitely walked past them because they were at the front of the plane.
Did you cop it?
Nah. I didn't get it till like 9 months later.
Oh wow.
But yeah.
Didn't you get it for the first time in 2021?
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna say nah. I'm gonna say like 9 months ago. I don't know, to be honest. I've only copped it once. I feel like it was a bit overrated, but it's definitely different for everybody.
2022, yeah.
Did you get the aching bones and stuff?
They're always aching, my brother.
Yeah. Wrestling. It'll do that.
Yeah, and just those big nights.
Upper legs and lower back for me.
Lots of couch sleeps.
Too many tombstones.
Too many swantons.
Yeah, no, I was tired and I was very, feverish. And then that was for about a day or two. And then it was a cold for a couple of days. And I thought, we stopped the whole world for this shit. But then I realised other people were getting pretty smacked around by it.
I think the one that you probably had was the last one that came out.
Delta variant.
The Kunyi strain.
No, the one after that. Omicron.
Oh.
Omicron.
I think I do remember you saying that.
Shout outs to Matt Nazil. He's a rapper from Adelaide. He's my boy, and he was like, "Why have you not done a thing called Omicron?" But
it's a good move.
I know it is, but I just don't do that shit, man. I should, but I don't.
What do we have in store for the future?
Man, just survive and be here this time next year.
Yeah.
Legit. But man, I just want to save up for a house and pay for that whole house just of me rapping, and I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And I've said it here first. So I'm going to sit in a house, whether it's a 3-bedroomer or a 5-bedroomer, and go, this is for me just being a better rapper than all y'all. But nah, I'm just manifesting shit, man. That is the long-term goal. But I don't know, man. I'm probably going to get more into this youth work shit with Zero as well.
Yeah.
It's very fulfilling.
Yeah.
And I like to give back because it's like I said earlier, I didn't get much of that early in my career, I had some to be honest, the only people that really helped me early on with like kind of getting shows and kind of schooling me and showing me the ropes would probably be Optimus and L Street. DJ L Street and Optimus of Downside. They were there very early on getting me shows, and L Street was my DJ, still is, and yeah, he was getting me shows at the same time. Optimus, L Street's not a rapper, so Optimus was showing me more from a rapper perspective, and yeah, he's just a good cunt. He's all about giving back as well. He's always, he's always working in the prisons, and I've had, like cousins that of mine be like, oh, he looked out for us inside, and he brings the studio into the jails, and he does real mad shit and gives them hope and gives them something to kind of like focus on and look for, and maybe this could be your life instead of what's got you here and shit like that. So I've definitely learned from him. So if going back to the, I know I'm a bit fucking how you going now, back to the role models thing. If there was one, it would be Opto, hard.
Yeah.
No one can deny that.
It's a good segue.
There would be fucking hundreds of people in WA that can vouch and probably say the same thing.
Yeah.
Of all walks of life, especially people that have done it tough or been inside, or he gets around, goes to all the communities across WA and very, for all the accomplishments he's done, still so humble and still down to work with anyone, whether they've done one song or fucking, someone like me.
Yeah.
So shout outs to Optimus, shout outs to Downside, shout outs to SBX crew. We're lucky to have like big brothers like that kind of showed us the way. We knew how not to do it, and we also knew that you could be a crew that's doing well and still not kind of be like stick to your own. I don't just stick there with PsychWard and think fuck all you other motherfuckers. Like you're either a good cunt or a bad cunt. How's what's in store for you, brother, this year?
Hustling. Just keep going hard.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the gym. You gotta show me how to get guns like that, bruv. I want to go from Evan Bourne to Batista. Let's get it.
I'm on day 15 of the carnivore diet.
Carnival.
Ooh, I love it.
Oh, you went there? Yeah, one of the carnival dudes. Yeah, never mind. You go.
Yeah. So I feel like drained as shit because I've been eating heaps of salt, heaps of fat, and obviously
Heaps of salt.
Yeah, because you got to like substitute where you get your hydration from.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just cramp up and your system doesn't work too well.
Yeah.
But you got to also take in like magnesium and potassium as well.
Bros, what you know about restless leg syndrome?
Shit tons.
Man, I've been copping it massively the last week or two.
When-
Is that a magnesium thing?
When does it happen?
At night? Yeah, like it's actually
In the morning at night or at
No,
night just before you go to bed?
before bed.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What does it feel like?
it's really annoying, and I end up having to kind of like, just like borderline massage it
Is
or
it in your
like,
calves or in your thighs?
no, calves.
Calves?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, not thighs. Yeah, I chuck the old cushion between the knees.
Yeah. If it's calves, you should focus on stretching those bitches.
Yeah. No, I stretch every day, bro.
Like put it up against the wall.
I spin out how many people at the gym don't stretch, bro.
Yeah, I do.
What the fuck?
Nobody.
Yeah,
They're
it's-
just straight into the cardio, and it's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, but I just don't get that, man.
You and me spend at least like 5 to 10 minutes like properly stretching out everything before we get into there.
That's
We don't
smart.
discuss
Yeah,
our sex
sorry,
life,
sorry.
okay, on
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah, all right.
What did I say?
Stretch out every little piece of each other.
Every fucking, every loin. But
Five
no,
out
for
of
real,
7
man,
days.
It trips me out, and I start to feel like the weird guy because I'm stretching. People are like, oh, this guy's fucking stretching. He's been stretching for 5-10 minutes. Yeah, and I'm gonna be sweet, you know. Like,
Yeah, but they're the people that don't show up the next day.
bro, I even do it before sets now because, like, me and Sheldon, we jump around heaps, you know, on stage.
Yeah.
And like I definitely pay if I don't stretch my legs because sometimes I'm doing my own set first for half hour, then getting up with Shelley for an hour. So that's an hour and a half every day, sometimes for a month, sometimes more. I come back with a beer belly, but rock hard calves. It's like
Yeah, 'cause
it's
you're
fucked.
bouncing.
Yeah, because he drinks a lot of beer, and you know you're on the road, so you eat roadhouse shit or whatnot. But
Yeah.
but you come back and it's like you've been doing leg day every day.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
that's where that fucking restless leg syndrome would come from. You literally need to go hard on your calves, like stretching them out.
Yeah, because it's going, you haven't been on tour for a couple of.
Yeah,
But
that's
now
where it
it's
comes
about to
from.
get peppered, give it a week.
Yeah, it atrophies.
And she'll be talking again.
Yeah, you be bouncing like a motherfucker.
All right, we're getting get me out now. Nah. What do we do?
I've been scoping that guitar the whole time, so
Have you?
I'm ready.
Oh, shit.
Well, it's ready.
Let's do it. Get your Lenny on.
Let's get Lenny on.
And might as well do a little live rehearsal, eh?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be
do it.
Should
crazy.
we warm up with Cold Me or
No warm-ups, just
no
straight
warm-ups,
into it.
just straight into it?
Well, you reckon call me or Lenny?
Cold Me.
All right. Now I've got to remember shit.
3 chords. It's fucking.
If you want to turn that
Cheers,
mic
brother.
down. Cheers, bro.
Thanks for having us.
No, thank you for coming, Mo. This is awesome.
Let's go.
Turn that mic down. Just tilt it forward. No, you got to grab the head and just rip it forward. That sounds sexual as fuck. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen. Yo, a pussy wet rapper's not what the throne needs. I'ma take control. I hate them all. I'd rather be lonely. Your number's up. What the fuck you gotta phone me? You sucker when I'm drunk enough to let the whore blow me. This is what I don't need. Bitchin' makes you smoke weed. Chris's former missus would be whinging. He is so mean. Fuck that. I'm the monster that you made me. The damaged goods back for good. Hating on the daily. Started changing ever since 18. I blazed him without a clue where the shit would take me. To hell and back, yeah, the lady sent me crazy. Should've known I'm stupid, yo, I screwed them on the same street. Now my brain needs ease and some peace. The need to release some feelings deep within of these beats. And can't look back cause I feel weak at the knees. Yeah, the old me is dead and now I'm fleeing the scene. It's like, oh baby, 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 you make me. These days I stay away to help stay sane. These ladies take me to another place, another state of mind, a fucking nutcase that'll change your life. This is why I'm a prick with a chip that'll stick on my shoulder. Chris.
Getting colder.
I haven't always been as bad as I am now. A couple of girlfriends later and it made me a tad, well, crazy baby up at night like a damn owl. Dealing with more shit from a bitch than a bad bow. Mr. Badmouth, speaking the truth. I'm a tree without a stump cause I'm in need of a root. Nah, I got a lover, she's asleep in the boot. Tied up, tied suck, never seen in a suit. Huh? Prince Charming, the one you think's dirty. Sucking in with fucking quick, it seems my dick can't be. Kept at bay when I'm pissed at these parties. Reminiscing of his women gets me nasty. Beef on me with nothing but a heap of love. Breaking up, dating sucks, taking up, taking drugs. Face of love will make you weak, will make you break, will make you tough, will make you really crazy. Cause you had to go one day to what? Ooh, baby, baby, baby. You make me crazy. These days I stay away to help stay sane. These ladies take me to another place, another state of mind, a fucking nutcase. That'll change your life. This is why I'm a prick with a chip that'll stick on my shoulder. Chris getting colder, 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 colder. Yeah, 2012 me. Let's go. Oh, that was mad. We haven't done that in 6 months, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Dope.
A little bit of an on-the-spot thing.
Yeah, killer.
And they say hip-hoppers can't do that shit. Shut your fucking mouth.
That's
Get
wild.
the fucking hell out of your chin. Sorry, mate.
You change your flows so like regularly during songs. It's so crazy. Not a lot of people do that.
Oh, it gets boring otherwise.
Yeah.
Misk is a master of that. So many flow patterns in one verse.
Yeah.
If you listen to Monkey Bars on the album, he gave me the best verse on there. That's coming from me anyway. But he, in one verse, so many... He's like... So it's Defect. It's pretty much PsychWard crew. Defect, me and Misk with Uncle Sam on cuts. And he wanted to go second. Well, he recorded himself second. And then when I heard his verse, I said, well, no, you're... Like, I'm going second. You're going last.
Yeah.
I was like, you want to rap that good? Like, I was like, I'm stoked. It's, it's a good thing. You give me a good verse. Completes the same. And I was just like, but I'm not going after it, So I put him third, And then when I showed him the track, he goes, I thought I was second. I said, you're going to rap better than me? You're going last. But, he, can't be mad at that.
Yeah, no shit.
But, yeah, he's a beast. He's a fucking beast, man.
Where do you see any of the like major labels coming to Perth?
Man, I don't know, That's not something I've really thought about. It would be great. But would it at the same time? I feel like Perth, we definitely need to be less exiled or less segregated. Even with like Triple J, I feel like they just have this thing like, oh, they're over there, they've got people to put them on, but we don't really.
Yeah.
Like you got BRL, shout outs to Gav at BRL, he does his thing for the Perth scene, but I mean like on a bigger scale, there's not anything like the Triple J hip hop show or, and even when it comes to them, they don't really play much of us, like I can count maybe on one hand the amount of times I've been played, and like you said that, you consider me as one of the, so I feel like that's right. Why have I been played that many times, but, and then I hear like, I'll get straight to it, man. I hear the stuff they play, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, like, this ain't cricket,
Yeah. Well,
but the worst thing I can do is lose sleep over,
It's gatekeepers, right?
Yeah. Kings don't lose sleep over peasants,
Yeah. Yeah. I think...
Do they? Because I've been having reoccurring nightmares out now from fucking...
on iTunes and Spotify.
Dude, I heard you had an album out. It's called Reoccurring Nightmare.
I don't know, be careful, but I'm excited. Out now, $16.99.
Where can you get it?
Bandcamp.
All stores that look dodgy as.
Bandcamp.
Big Cartel, Bandcamp, all the stores you don't really know of and you don't trust. Hit it up now.
Have you got a website?
I should have.
Omac.bigcartel.com where you
Just
can get
follow me
all...
on Instagram, OMACTPW, OMACTPW. It's 7 letters of the alphabet, 26 letters in that. It's a fucking solid thing. Come through, come one, come all. Just like when we have those good nights.
Yeah, those stretching moments before...
You've been told once,
sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Get in there, cook me some eggs, woman. So then I've lost the plot. Hey, hell. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, we should wrap this shit up. This has been a fucking pleasure, my bro.
Mate, second to none. I can only do a couple podcasts a year because everyone I do closer to me just getting X'd and just cancelled.
Yeah.
I feel like Chris Benoit when I come to this bitch, All good, lads. But, family first. Oh, shit.
Oh, you went there. Oh, no.
Yeah, dude.
R.I.P. Thanks for having us, bro. You're a G, and I reckon we just, after the cameras are off, we just fucking call it a night and say goodbye. Right, camera.
Well, listen, bro, this has been fucking fantastic. Ryan, thank you for coming down too.
Thanks for having us.
Sorry about the awkward moments, bro. Yeah. Bit wasted. I warned you I'm a bit of a messy drunk. I'm not a messy drunk, but I'm gonna be.
I am.
Thanks, man.
We all are.
Yeah, we all are. Don't worry about it.
We all have that inner white girl in us.
Whoa.
Oh, by the way, when does the tour start?
Next Friday, January 27th in Perth. We're doing 10 shows around Australia. Biggest tour I've ever done. Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Newcastle, Sydney, Hobart, Kalgoorlie, Bunbury. See, I know. And it's going to be great. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be rapping. I'm going to be rhyming multi-syllables together and looking good as I do it. I got sweat towels for the girls in the third row. I've got a nice rider.
Fancy.
I got all sorts.
A couple of those clear ponchos for the first 2 rows.
I got a bunch of mental health
Splash
problems.
zone.
It's going to be a great tour.
All right. So January 27th at Amplify Bar, Feb 3rd in Adelaide at Candy Shop, Melbourne, February 4th at Half Naked Almost Famous. I will try get along for that one. Ooh. Brisbane, February 10th at King Lear's Throne, February 11th at Soho Bar and Gold Coast. Newcastle, February 16th at the Star Hotel. Sydney, February 17th at the Mosh Pit. Hobart, February 18th at Altar, and Kalgoorlie, Feb 25th at Gold Bar. And I'm pretty sure
Bunbury at the Prince of Wales. It was the last edition. My OCD, I couldn't have 9 shows, bro. I needed 10.
Yeah.
And
It's a good OCD to have when you're doing shows.
Yeah, man, venues are terrible at getting back to you. And but Bunbury got back to me pretty much as I announced the other 9 shows.
Oh, wow.
But there was a good demand for Bunbury, so I can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Bunbury always get rowdy, bro, like hectic.
Yeah.
It's like a floor full of broken glass by the end of the night. Like Uncle Sam, our DJ, he got a fucking beer bottle thrown at him. The show hadn't even started yet. The best part of it, it wasn't even like a violent thing. This old boy, he was having such a good time, he just reckoned, and threw it at him.
Yeah.
And Sam was like, "What's you got?" And he goes, "Oh." just had nothing.
Sorry.
Just had nothing. I couldn't even be mad. I was like, man, that could fuck him up, but it didn't. So,
Hey, let's go.
Hey, how are ya?
But yeah.
Nice. Dude, it sounds like you've had a fucking wild time so far. I hope the child fucking supporting goes with like their music careers and stuff. Well, it's not child, it's teenagehood, right?
Yeah. Doing the youth work and whatnot.
Yeah, youth work and stuff.
Nah, bro, honestly, he's mad. And it's crazy. Like, I didn't plan to do it. I didn't expect it. It came at me at a very, after Curtis passed.
Yeah.
When I got home, now maybe I'm connecting the dots. Were they doing me a solid or, But probably not. But it's crazy. Like, I don't want to get too into it because we're wrapping up.
Yeah.
But Curtis's sister, I won't say her name. Anyway, one of Curtis's siblings, I've said too much, one of Curtis's siblings basically said to me that they had a dream or something like that I was going to do something to help other males that were struggling like him,
Yeah.
And this is like hours before I got hit up to do that shit, Wow. So everything's very fucking woo, but one, as if I'm not going to turn it down because now I feel like, this is, But then when I told her, she was like, that's it. That's what it is, So things like that make me realize things are aligning for me, and I've been doing this for a minute, and it's crazy though, bro. The moment I started to think that my career was kind of on the downward, it's actually bigger and better than it's ever been, which is so crazy. I'm like, fuck, but the youth work is just a bonus, bro, and I'm gonna learn how to shuffle both because I do have to do it. Like the music's for me, but the youth work is for them, and I feel like if everyone everyone passes forward what they've been given. That's how the world should work, you know.
That's how I think all
So
communities should be.
if you've broken down in your car and someone helps you out, no, I don't want your money for the fuel. Just pass it on when you see someone broken down. And I learned that from my mate Dwayne. Shout outs to do so. Yeah, it's a fucking very good way to live. You know?
Yeah.
Every time someone does something good to you, fucking, you don't have to do something back. Just pass it on to someone else that doesn't expect it or doesn't want it.
Yeah.
You heard it here, people. Spread the love, baby. We're like fucking black-eyed peas up in this bitch. We're the white-eyed corn, and we're coming for all of y'all. We're spreading the love. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Roadshow. You guys have a fantastic night. Take care. Peace.
Cool. Let's go.
Take me home, I wanna know if you're down, ready to go. Wanna fly away with you, float away, fly